Have you ever felt that someone cares deeply about you, but something keeps holding them back? Like their heart is moving forward, but their words and actions keep pulling away. You're not imagining it. In psychology, we often see people who are emotionally involved, but afraid of getting hurt, afraid of being vulnerable, afraid of just how real it's starting to feel. In this video, we're diving into the subtle, often hidden signs that someone is serious about you but scared to show it. These signs can be confused. They're often hidden behind hesitation, awkwardness, or silence. But once you know what to look for, you'll realize their fear isn't because they don't care. It's because they care more than they're ready to admit. Part 1. Why people hide their feelings. Before we explore the signs, let's understand one thing clearly. Why do people hide their feelings? Psychologically, it's usually not because they don't care. It's actually the opposite. The deeper the feelings, the more exposed they feel. And that kind of vulnerability, it can be terrifying. Some people have been deeply hurt in the past. They've opened their hearts only to face rejection or betrayal. So now, when love begins to grow again, fear builds walls before their feelings even have a chance to come through. Others may doubt their own worth. They might feel they're not good enough, not attractive enough, not successful enough, or just not stable enough to be loved. So instead of risking heartbreak, they hold back. Not because they don't feel, but because those feelings are overwhelming. And then there are people who never learned how to express love. Maybe vulnerability wasn't safe for them growing up. Maybe no one ever showed them how to say, "I care about you." So now their love shows up in quiet ways. A gesture, a glance, a small sacrifice, instead of words. Once you understand that hidden feelings often come from fear, not from indifference, you stop questioning your worth and start seeing the truth behind their silence. Part 2. 6 signs they're serious, but scared. Now that we know why people hide their emotions, let's look at the signs that reveal what they're afraid to say out loud. These aren't typical signs of flirt. They're quiet, conflicting behaviors that say, "I care about you, even if I'm scared to show it." 1. They pull away after a deep connection. One moment they're open, engaged, fully present. You're having a deep conversation, eye contact, no walls. Then suddenly, they back off. That's emotional whiplash. They felt something powerful and their instinct was to retreat. But that distance doesn't mean they felt nothing. It means they felt too much. 2. They remember the smallest things. They may not compliment you often, but they remember the way you take your coffee, the book you said you liked, that one story from years ago. This kind of memory comes from emotional attention. They're tuned in because you matter, even if they can't say it. 3. Their eyes reveal what their words don't. Watch their eyes when you're talking. Do they linger a little too long? Do they quickly look away when caught staring? That's emotional leakage. A brief moment where their guard drops. And in those moments, their feelings speak louder than words ever could. 4. They act nervous around you, and only you. They might be confident with everyone else, but with you they stumble, they fidget, they overthink. That's not disinterest, it's an emotional pressure. Their brain is caught between excitement and anxiety, and that awkwardness, it's proof that you matter more than they want to admit. 5. They do thoughtful things without asking for attention. They check in, they help you out, they show up for you quietly, consistently. Psychologically, that's called acts of service from hidden attachment. They're showing love in safe ways, ways that don't force them to say the words out loud. 6. They get jealous and try to hide it. Listen closely when you mention someone else. Does their tone shift? Do they crack a joke or change the subject quickly? That discomfort you feel, it's not control. It's emotional investment slipping through. Insecure attachment can create jealousy, not from a lack of trust in you, but from not yet believing they're enough. Each of these signs is like a quiet voice, whispering how much they feel behind all the fear. If you see these patterns, don't rush them. Let it unfold. Because if someone's afraid to love you, it usually means they already do. Part 3. What you can do without pushing them away. So now you see the signs. You know they care, but they're afraid. Afraid to fall. Afraid to lose control. Afraid they're not enough. So what now? You could confront them. You could demand answers. But here's the truth. When someone is afraid to love, pressure doesn't help. What helps is safety. 1. Be emotionally safe, not emotionally silent. Being safe doesn't mean staying quiet forever. It means showing that their fear won't scare you off. It means being steady, not distant. Let your actions speak louder than ultimatums. You don't need to ask, where do we stand? Sometimes just being consistent, being patient, says more than words ever could. 3. Give space, but not silent. Sometimes the best thing you can do is step back, not to make them chase you, but to give them clarity. Distance, when done with care, reveals what matters most. 4. Lead with vulnerability, not oversharing. If it feels right, go first. Say something real, not to force a reply, but to invite one. Real connection often begins with someone brave enough to open the door. 5. Pay attention to their effort, not just their words. If they're trying, even in small ways, that means something. They might pull away, then come back. They might not say it right, but they keep showing up. That's courage in disguise. 6. Know when to step back with love. Yes, you can offer patience. You can offer warmth. But if fear keeps winning, if they never let you in, you have to protect your own heart too. Because you deserve a love that isn't just deep, but brave enough to show up fully. If you're still here, maybe you're thinking about someone specific. Someone who holds your heart, but hides their own. Just remember this. Love doesn't always begin with bold words. Sometimes it starts in hesitation, in quiet eyes, in almost texts, never sent. Not because they don't care, but because they care so much it terrifies them. So if someone's serious about you but scared to say it, their silence might not be rejection. It might be a cry for emotional safety. And how you respond, with calm, with boundaries, with strength, that can either help them come closer or make them retreat further. But whatever happens, please know this. You deserve a love that's not just real, but